I am so excited to have my guest in the studio. He is James B. Partridge, but Mr. Partridge to me. He's a singing and music teacher who became a viral sensation after his video, which is called Top 10 Primary School Bangers, was watched over 3 million times.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Give me all in my lamp, keep me burning till the break of day. Shine on me. You know the words. Shine on me. Here we go. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory.
And I found Mr. Partridge on Instagram and fell in love. I hadn't even met him yet, but I'm so thrilled to bits that you're here. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for inviting me in. Thank
so
you.
What do you think it is about you simply playing and singing the songs that we, and when I say we, I mean people of a certain age and then people who were born 20 years later and 30, 40 years later, remember singing at primary school?
I think it's, first of all, you've got the nostalgia factor. You know, I think anything that you did at school, you feel kind of excited again. You get those giddy emotions of being sat cross-legged on a school hall floor, even though it probably does your knees for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Then reading the words up on the screen, and then I think it's just that sense of community singing that we all loved.
And you are a teacher in various primary schools.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there a sort of set curriculum of what, you know, children have to learn? Do all children in all primary schools learn to sing the same songs?
No, I think it's pretty much down to the music teacher at the school. But there is a set kind of curriculum of if they take singing lessons, you can take exams in singing.
Yeah, but that's a whole different thing. I mean, just singing with the class. You know.
Well, I think there are songs that are encouraged. You can sing rounds. You can do group singing, but it's not like a set list of you have to do this song. You have to do each
school that you pitch up at and they say, "Here's Mr. Partridge." Whoa, you choose what to.
I do personally, yeah.
And how many of the songs that you teach primary school children today are songs that you yourself learned at primary school?
Well, a number of them. That's how I kind of came up with this idea of putting a list together, because I was down the pub with a few friends and we were reminiscing on our school days.
I still can't believe that teachers go down the pub.
No, we don't.
Mr. Partridge, that you were in a pub. I mean, absolutely horrified. Carry on.
And one of my friends was deciding what hymns to have at his wedding. So we were thinking, do you remember that song? And then I thought, I should put up a video of the top 10 of my top 10, and we always call them bangers, you know, the big songs. And for us at that age, they kind of were bangers.
Yes. And so, for example, because you've got this rather large keyboard in front of you, don't be afraid to use it. So when you were discussing with your friend what sort of hymn should he have at the wedding, what sorts of hymns were you thinking about?
Well, he wanted more sort of give me oil in my lamp and things like that.
Okay, go on, have a bit of a play. So for example,
that one goes. Well, feel free to join in.
I will if I know them, believe me.
It goes, give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Give me oil in my lamp, I pray. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Keep me burning till the break of day.
Okay, lovely listener, join in.
Come Hosanna,
on. Sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna to the King of Kings. Sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna to the King.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and did he choose that one for his wedding?
No, he didn't actually.
Now, earlier today, Mr. Partridge and I went to London Bridge Station. Our mission was to spread a little bit of Christmas cheer. When we got there, well, you had already investigated. Turns out there's an organ at London Bridge Station, and you're quite nifty on the organ, Mr. Partridge, if you don't mind my saying so. So this is just a little bit of what happened at London Bridge Station earlier.
Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. Once in royal David's city, soon a holy castle share. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
good, clean fun, and we didn't seem to frighten the horses too badly, did we?
Well, we were singing partners, but we were nearly partners in crime because the police turned up.
Yes, but they didn't arrest us. They just stayed and they joined in with us, which was brilliant. So you've got apparently a top 10 list. A top 10 list of what?
This is my top 10 list of my favourite, personally, the songs that we sang at school.
Right.
And I want to know how many you know.
Well, obviously, I'm a slightly different vintage. Not that much, but a slightly different vintage.
Yeah.
So I will do my best. If I know, I'll join in. If I don't, I won't.
If not, I'll just cut
And everyone at home listening on the radio, on the app, and watching on the telly, you join in too.
Okay, here we go. Here's number 10.
Okay.
Who put the colours in the rainbow? Who put the salt into the sea?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of know that one.
No, vaguely. I think it's slightly after my time.
Yeah.
Slightly after my time.
Here's one which people used to laugh at the third verse because it goes like this. When I needed a neighbour, were you there? Were you there? When I needed a neighbour, were you there? And the third verse was, I was cold, I was naked, were you there? Were you there? And because we're
the
puerile...
word naked at school, come on, anything with the word naked.
You know.
These are all hymns, by the way. These aren't just songs, are they?
No, that's true. Yeah. A lot of these are.
These are very religious, religious bent going on here, definitely.
Well, that's it. I mean, we didn't really think about it at the time, but a lot of them...
Go on, let's have a couple.
Okay, next one. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. This has got about 10 verses.
I'm just going to go you and me, brother.
Yeah, he's got you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got you and me, sister. In his hands, he's got you and me, grandma. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Oh, yeah.
We know that one.
He's got the tiny little baby.
He's got a tiny little baby. In his hands, he's got a tiny little baby. In his hands, he's got a tiny little baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Okay, definitely know that one.
We know that one.
Okay, next
perfect.
one.
1 out of 10.
Okay.
We're doing well. So the next one is actually the one that my friend chose for his wedding. This is called One More Step Along the World I Go.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It goes, one more step along the world I go. One more step along the world I go.
Yes.
From the old things to the new.
My grandchildren
keep me travelling along with you. There we go.
Yeah,
big
we
tune.
know that one. Yeah.
Okay, I hope people are singing at home.
I hope they are. If you're not singing along at home, really, I despair of you. I do. Carry on.
Or if you're in the car or wherever you are.
Car or anywhere else, you should definitely be singing along.
And all of these songs, if you know them, they will be stuck in your head for
definitely.
the next, until the Christmas carols come along.
We might venture into the world of non-hymns. For example,
we should do.
You've got a special list, haven't you, of care home favourites, for example.
That's right.
And they're not necessarily, and they may be slightly more my vintage, which I'm slightly reluctant.
No, that's true.
But they might be. Have you got those to hand?
Yeah. So I did a video for Nordoff Robbins, the music charity, and this is for care homes and people living with dementia, and a lot of these songs really kind of help them get through the day.
Yeah.
You know? And so there's a few that kind of verge on school songs as well, like she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes.
Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, aye, aye, yippee, aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. I've said it about a million times. My father was in the other business. I keep saying it. But we used to sing, she'll be wearing Van Joy knickers, because Van Joy was the name of my father's company. Or pink pyjamas, of course.
Pink pyjamas,
we also used to sing. Should we have a quick pink pyjamas?
She'll be wearing pink pyjamas when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be wearing pink pyjamas when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be wearing pink pyjamas, wearing pink pyjamas, wearing pink pyjamas when she comes.
So I'm very good at the care home songs.
Oh, yeah.
Give me another one, see if I know the next one.
Okay, so another one we've got, I did, Hey Jude, don't make it bad. And then there's lots of other songs we did, Amazing Grace, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Also
you want to give me that? You want to give me Sweet Caroline?
Okay, so. Sweet Caroline, ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. I feel inclined to believe they never would.
And actually, on that note, we're going to whiz over to Qatar, if you don't mind,
Yes,
Mr. Partridge.
absolutely.
If you'll bear with us. So I'm here with Mr. Partridge. We need a nice big song for the end of the show. What do you reckon?
Well, earlier we were playing some Christmas tunes.
Yes.
How about a bit of White Christmas?
Why not? Let's have a bash at that one.
Okay. I'm dreaming of a white
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may your Christmases be white. And somebody said to you that they had been very badly brain injured and lost their memory.
That's right.
And just listening to you playing the songs that they had learned at school brought the memory flooding back.
That's right, yes. So she said that she'd been in an accident at the age of 16 and a lot of the memories of as a child had been lost. And just hearing those songs triggered something in the brain. Yeah.
Mr. Partridge, it's been a delight. Thank you so much for coming in.
Brilliant.
I can only apologise for my singing, not for his playing. Sadly, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning